Hi there. If you're enjoying my content, please take a moment to consider subscribing to my Patreon. Your generosity is very much appreciated and helps me to continue making content. As a way of saying thanks, Patreon subscribers get perks such as access to episodes before they premiere on YouTube, Patreon exclusive content, the ability to vote and help me decide on what future content to make, access to my new Discord community, your name in the thank you section in every video, and more. Thanks again to everyone for your support, and take care. Hiya peeps, and welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. It's been a little while since I last made a video here. I believe when we last left off, I defeated the Elite Four and become the Hoenn region champion, and now we will be picking up from there. I'm back home. I believe for today's episode I'll be planning on starting up the post-game, preparing to capture the legendary Pokemon, and setting up for the battle frontier. So let's get started. Oh look, Dad's here. Hey, it's TC. It's been a while since I saw you, but you look stronger somehow. That's the impression I get, but your old man hasn't given up yet. Oh yes, I have something for you. This came from someone named Mr. Briny. Got a SS ticket? A ticket for a ferry? If I recall, there are ferry ports in Slateport and Louis Cove. I better get back to Petalburg Gym. Mom, thanks for looking after the house while I'm away. That dad of yours, he comes home for the first time in a while, but all he talks about is Pokemon. You should relax and stay a little longer. Is that a breaking news story? I bring you this emergency news flash. In various Hoenn locales, there have been reports of a colored Pokemon in flight. The identity of this Pokemon is currently unknown. You now return to your regular movie program. You see, did you catch that? What color did the announcer say the Pokemon was? This is where we choose whether we get Latios or Latias as our wandering encounter legendary. I believe that I'm going to choose Latios. Oh, isn't that something? There are still unknown Pokemon. So now Latios will be wandering around the Hoenn region in a similar fashion to the way Entei, Raikou, and Suicune were wandering around Johto. So I'll have to hunt down and capture that legendary. Oh, got Professor Birch and Brendan. Well, TC, that was good work out there. I knew there was something special about you when I first saw you, but I never expected this. Oh yes, do you still have the Pokédex I gave you? I have something to show you. Let's go to my lab. Now, TC and Brendan, I've had the two of you help me study Pokemon. Thanks to your help, new facts are coming to light. It appears that in the Hoenn region, there are also Pokemon from other regions. Goes to show how rich and varied the natural environments of Hoenn happen to be. That's why I think it's necessary for me to upgrade your Pokédex to the National mode. Here, let me see your Pokédex units. I went out all over Hoenn and checked out Pokemon. You can thank me for getting the National mode Pokédex. Yep, you're lucky, TC. Okay, all done. But listen, you become the champion, but your Pokemon journey isn't over. There's no end to the road that is Pokemon. Somewhere there's a grassy patch that's waiting for you. For the time being, I'm taking a break from fieldwork. I'll be helping out the professor here for a while. Okay, and oop, we got a call. It's Scott. Hi TC, it's me, Scott. Aboard the SS Tidal now. It feels great to be out on the sea. By the way, there's this place that I'd like to invite you to for a visit. If you're interested, board a ferry at either Slateport or Lily Cove. I'll fill you in on the details when we meet. I'll be waiting. So obviously we have to head for the port at either Slateport or Lily Cove City. I believe I'm going to start out at Slateport, since that's right around the corner. This should open up access to the Battle Frontier. Master Museum, this is the shipyard. Boarding of the Slateport Lily Cove Ferry SS Tidal is handled at the harbor. Slateport Harbor. This is the harbor. We've got our ferry here. Oh, you here for the ferry? May I see your ticket? Perfect, that's all you need. Where would you like to go? Lily Cove City. Yes. So accessing the Battle Frontier. Well, hi TC. Something's come up, so I have to disembark, but I'm glad to see you. Congratulations, League Champion. This place I'd like to invite someone like you. It's the Battle Frontier. What's the place like? You'll understand when you see it. I've spoken with the ship's captain about this. The next time you take the ferry, you should be able to sail to the Battle Frontier. Okay, CC, I'll be waiting for you at the Battle Frontier. This ferry is built to plow through fast-running currents. I hope you enjoy your voyage with us. Feel free to explore the ship. So this is a similar deal to the SSN in Kanto. You got rooms with trainers on them, and they'll challenge you to a battle. I feel a little silly, but we'll show you our lovey-dovey power. So we've got a couple here. Young couple, Leia and Jed. Nice pair of love discs. So as I was saying, this will set up our access to the Battle Frontier. We're not going to start with the Battle Frontier. My plan is to start capturing the legendary Pokémon, so that's going to be my focus over the next few episodes. I think it's good that this quest is here, because it will give me a chance to earn some money, because I'm going to need money for Ultra Balls and maybe potions when I go to capture the Regis, because they do have a pretty low catch rate, so catching them is going to be a decent struggle. So I don't want to go in there with only a few Ultra Balls and end up running out in the middle of the quest. Then I'll have to prepare teams for the Battle Frontier. I haven't sat down and decided what Pokemon I want to use for the straight battling portions. I suppose I will have to take Bagon for sure. Because I think Bagon is one of the better Pokemon available to use. well, salamence. So I'm probably going to take salamence as one. Maybe I'll do Metagross too, since I haven't had access to Metagross so far in the game, so I haven't had a chance to use it and show it off. Or maybe Metagross? Oh, boo. Can't believe that our lovey-dovey power failed. It must be an awesome trainer. First time that our lovey-dovey power couldn't prevail. It must be an awesome trainer. So since it has been a whole month, or just about a whole month, since we last played, I've had lots of time to play Scarlet and Violet. I think that my thoughts on the game are generally the same. As I spoke about earlier. Ah, you've come just in time. I'm bored, you see. You may entertain me. Which way, carrots? So yeah, my thoughts on Scarlet and Violet are pretty much the same. I've had lots of time to do Terra raids, and they're probably, I believe from the raid experiences I've had so far, they're set up to be a staple in a staple multiplayer mode for the game, especially as they keep doing events like the Charizard event and the Cinderace event. Unfortunately, I ended up missing the Cinderace event, so I won't have a Mightiest Mark Cinderace that I captured unless they redo that event. Maybe they will. I'm hopeful that maybe they will. Repeat events, maybe once they reach the end of what their current plan schedule is. They announced that a Greninja event is coming up next, so I know that right now they seem to be focusing on the starters, powerful starter Pokemon. It's a good way to reintroduce them to the game. A little bit ahead of when they added in the Pokemon Home compatibility, which might be coming in sometime in the next few weeks in February, because there is another update coming to Scarlet and Violet in February, which will be another bit of a stability update along with adding some features. I think Pokemon Home compatibility is probably on the way, especially since I had previously predicted that they will want to implement Pokemon Home compatibility before Pokemon Day on the, I think it's the 26th or 27th of February. That will do. Perhaps I shall get farther to acquire a yacht for me. A yacht for me and my Pokemon. So having the home compatibility set up, or at least ready to be set up and released around the time of Pokemon Day, is a good idea. Are your friends strong? Well, they certainly are, Mr. Mika. So we have our, will probably be the Pokemon Day plan. Some people are expecting we might get DLC announcements. I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be a little bit too early to talk about DLC. The game is just out. And if this is following the same path as Sword and Shield, then we're only looking at two DLCs, two DLC packs coming for the generation. So if that's the case, I think that we'll want to save them for a little bit later. Since I'm not entirely sure, but if their plan is for this to be the game of the generation, no third versions or anything like that, then the DLC will be a very important part of that, and they will want to spread that time out for the DLC releases so that they don't front load or end load all the DLC. So my line of thinking is, if we see DLC announced at Pokémon Day for this year, later this year in 2023, then my expectation is that either A, they are planning more than two DLC expansions. If they have 3 or more planned, then it doesn't matter if they release one right now or this year. The friends are indeed strong. Friends need not be human. For me, Pokemon are treasured friends. But as I was saying, if they release a DLC now, or announce one now for later this year, my expectation is we might be seeing 2 or 3 DLC, or 3 or more DLC packs for Scarlet and Violet, which could be a possibility. Or, on the other hand, it could mean that Scarlet and Violet will only be the main games of the generation for 1 to 2 years. To visit other cabins, trainers aboard of the boat trip will be itching to battle. In which case we will see a third version or something similar come out. But I don't believe that's going to be the case after the way Generation 8 went, because the other Pokemon games that were introduced never ended up being the main game. Sword and Shield was the main game throughout the entire generation, because games like Legends Arceus and even the Diamond and Pearl remake, which was surprising to everyone, those games never became the official VGC competitive games. So I think they're going to do a similar track with Scarlet and Violet. That might be their new model. Eliminating third versions completely, doing DLC, and then doing other games a la Legends Arceus or the remakes. Even though I'm pretty sure after the rather mixed reception to the Diamond and Pearl remake, they might be going back to the drawing board, hopefully, for the Generation 5 remake, and we will see something more akin to what previous remakes were. Or maybe they'll drop the whole remake thing altogether, but I highly, highly doubt that at this stage. Remakes will become an expected part, ingrained part of the franchise, so I'm thinking they're going back to the drawing board on remakes. Hopefully. Hi, I'm not acting suspicious. You can have this for free. Honestly, I didn't snatch it from someone. I'd never do such a thing. It's clean, you can use it. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Snatch steals the beneficial effects of certain moves before they can be used by a foe or ally. Oh, here's Mr. Briny. Welcome aboard, TC. They made me honorary captain of SS Tidal. You can call me Captain Briny now. You know, I retired once before, but when I saw this majestic ship, let me just say, it stirred my sleeping soul as a sailor. Well, good for you, Captain Briny. Child, did you knock on the door? We don't knock on doors in these games, sir. Thomas? Yes. That's my sort of mini predictions for what the next... what the announcements, potential announcements at Pokemon Day 2023 will mean, at least in terms of Scarlet and Violet. It allows us to be accepted without haste or panic. To be never ruffled in any situation is the gentleman's code of conduct. Hello, Pico. Okay. Oh, you're such an adorable trainer. Would you like to have tea, or would you rather battle? Lady Naomi? Celia? One of the best grass-type designs outside of the starter Pokemon. Okay. Now, as I was saying about Terra raids, I'm thinking that since they will be a staple, we will see more special Pokemon once they get done with their rotation of starter Pokemon. I'm thinking maybe Pokemon similar to the Ultra Beasts, and maybe the Tapus from Alola. I definitely think those would be great Terra Raid Pokemon. I don't know if they will do things like Box Legendaries, because Box Legendaries are already so strong. Giving them the boost of terrestrialization might make them a little bit too powerful to take on even with a team of trainers. But we'll see. A world cruise on a luxury liner has its charms, I must say. But I will admit there is an appealing side to touring Hoenn by ferry. So maybe not box legendaries, but legendaries are a little below that level, such as the Kanto Trio, or the Hoenn Trio, or the Johto Trio. I often sail to Lily Cove City and enjoy attending contests, you see. And speaking of contests, maybe I should do some contest climbing to get to Master Rank, just to show off what it's like. I might not do Master Rank for every available contest type, unless people are interested in seeing me do that. If if there's no interest, I'll just do 1 or 2 master rank climbs to master rank contests just to show it off. Because I think that would be a little bit of a refresher, especially as I move into grinding the battle frontier. I take little breaks every now and then to do some contest stuff, just for fun and to mix things up. I think that might be a good idea. So I think I haven't even started thinking about what I'm going to do in terms of moving on to Generation 4 on the channel. I believe I will plan to do Generation 4. I think it might be best to do it after I complete the Battle Frontier and I finish up Emerald properly. Because I think I'm just going to go for a silver badge on every facility. Again, I'll let your feedback decide if I go for the gold badges on every facility. But I know that will extend this playthrough quite a bit. That was an enjoyable match. Mr. Delcatty fan. I get so excited imagining what kinds of Pokemon I'll get to see in the next contest. The anticipation of it thrills. So let's rest up again. And then we head downstairs here. This is the bottom of the ship's hull. There's plenty of room. It'll be alright for a Pokemon battle. Sailor Leonard. Mudkip. So yes. Probably starting with Platinum after I finish with Emerald. I ended up putting some things on hold, like the donation lock I was doing through Leaf Green. Maybe I will scrap that and just start over again. Or maybe just finish it out. Since I was doing pretty good on that. I think I want to... I'm not even sure what I want to do at this point. I think finishing it out will be the best before the best. But since it is streams, it's not proper video content for the channel, it's just VODs of streams, live streams. But it's been a good run so far, and I think I could take it all the way. definitely want to see how far I can go. Big bro, I lost. So we got Teresa to level 50. Let's get Igna to level 50. Alright, I'm fed up and dog tired of cleaning. Let's have a quick battle. Sailor Philip. Strong Tentacle, let's swap over to Cavalcante. So as I was saying, I have the donation lock that's on hold. I might pick that up and continue it. And then I have the Persona 1 playthrough, which has also been on hold. But that is a Patreon backer exclusive, so I don't have to rush so much with that. Then I'm wondering what other games I should get into the rotation here. I was thinking about Mega Man Battle Network, since I've never played through that. Or maybe Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Another possibility is Mother 3. Maybe I will do a poll or something and let people vote on what playthrough I should start up from among those. We're the Cleanup Brothers. One dumps the detergent, the old one dumps the detergent, and the young one does the scrubbing. Uh-oh, am I trapped here for the... Okay, no. That would have been bad. Empty. All the trash cans are empty. Oh, there we go. We've got leftovers. Very nice. Here's our leftovers. One of the best hold items in the franchise. Always good to have leftovers. So with that, I believe we've done everything on the ship here, or the ferry, the SS Tidal. Take a quick rest here. And hop off at Lily Cove. SS Tidal was finally in operation. Looks like the shipyard and Slateport must have worked extra hard. Well, it's my turn to get busy now. There's a tower somewhere out there on the sea routes called the Sky Pillar, I hear. So next time we take the ferry, we should be able to head to the Battle Frontier. I think I will save that and not actually head to the Battle Frontier until I capture the legendaries. So I think that's a good place to wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm at 485 followers. So I'm moving slowly yet surely towards 500 subscribers. So I very much appreciate your subscription if you like to see more content like this. And in the next episode, we will start preparing for capturing the Reggies and then start doing the puzzles that open up the path to the Reggies themselves. We'll get going on that. So, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Take care.